Good morning, everybody. This is Tyler's Talking Sports. If this is your first time tuning in, we're so glad to have you here. My name is Tyler Hess. On the other side of the mic, my brother from another mother, Tyler Castle. You'll meet him in a few minutes, and I think you'll like him. If this is your first time tuning in, you got to know what you're listening to. Here at Tyler's Talking Sports, we cover college football, we cover college basketball, we cover college baseball. You name it in the college world, we're talking about it. From breaking news to big games to new coaching hires to kids entering the transfer portal, we cover it all. So, if you love what you're listening to and you love this episode, be sure to find us on all major podcasting platforms. Find us on social media. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. Be sure to give us a follow and a like there. We're also on YouTube and TikTok, but on YouTube, be sure to give us a subscribe, because when you do, that allows you to get exclusive content that nobody else gets that's not subscribed to us. When you subscribe to us on YouTube, you get exclusive access to our 10-minute episodes that we drop weekly throughout the week. Plus, our 2 episodes we drop every Monday and Thursday at 6 a.m. You're not going to want to miss any of the content we have, and we appreciate you guys being here, and we hope you enjoy the episode.
This episode is brought to you by Next Level Fitness Club in Lebanon, Virginia. 1806 East Main Street, Lebanon, Virginia, 24266. They are a 24/7 gym facility, 24/7 tanning. They also offer certified personal training and certified functional fitness classes to fit all needs. If you're in the market for a gym membership, this is a great place to hit up. Hit up Ethan, Tyler, or Jordan at any of their numbers, and check out their website at www.nextlevelfitnessclub276.com.
This episode is brought to you by Little's Lawn Care. Little's Lawn Care is the all-you-need lawn care people. You need your yard mowed, you need your leaves blowed out of your yard, you need your gutters cleaned out, contact Little's Lawn Care at 276-698-5104. Again, that number is 276-698-5104. You can text them and you can call him. His name is Brandon Little. He's an incredible person, and be sure you let him know that Tyler sent you.
If you are looking to replace a vehicle for a newer or more reliable vehicle, there is no better person to see than Brian Long at Wallace Imports of Bristol, Tennessee. He puts his customers first and really cares about helping achieve your dreams of a new car. Wallace Import has 3 new car brands in VW, Kia, and Subaru, with over 200 pre-owned vehicles. If you're looking for something specific, good chance he has it. Good credit, bad credit, or no credit, he will do everything he can to get you and your family in a newer, more reliable vehicle. Contact him at 540-355-9921 to schedule an appointment, or come see him at 320 Volunteer Parkway in Bristol, Tennessee. Let him know that Tyler's sent you. And we're live! Happy Monday morning. Hopefully everyone has had a wonderful weekend. Big episode for you all today. Big 10 and Big 12 preview show. This is
Big.
Tyler's Talking Sports. We're glad to have you. On the other side of the mic, my brother from another mother, Tyler Hess, and myself, Tyler Castle, bringing you Tyler's Talking Sports.
Yes.
Hess, happy Monday morning. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, man. I had an absolutely wonderful weekend. Got a lot of stuff done around the house. Used my detailing skills that you taught me throughout the years to detail my wife's vehicle, and
should have charged for that.
I'm charging later.
Anytime you can make money from yourself like that, you need to charge for it.
Absolutely.
If you're teaching something, I should have charged.
I mowed the yard.
Actually, you got $100 I can borrow?
Working on that.
Okay.
Working on it.
We'll get into that.
Yes.
If you're listening to this video, you could win $100 for free.
How can you win $100?
All you got to do is hit the subscription button on YouTube.
Oh, easy.
If you subscribe to our YouTube, guys, once we hit 100 followers, we're going to do a $100 giveaway.
Think about this, guys. You pull up your cell phone. You go to YouTube. You sign in. You type in Tyler's Talking Sports. You find our little
We're the first one to pop up.
Yeah. You hit it, and then you hit subscribe. Actually, you don't even have to view the profile. You can just hit subscribe.
You just hit subscribe right there. Hit that little bell for notifications. Boom. Done.
Most people that listen, they're either making anywhere from $20 an hour to maybe $40, $45, and I about knocked that over. That would have been bad.
Yeah, because it cost you $100.
Yeah, you can make $100 in less than a second. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, it's effortless. Effortless, guys. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. I know it's a little bit early on that plug, but I wanted to get that in.
I'm good. I like it because it's a good segue into what's been going on, guys. Our social medias over the last week have absolutely been popping off, and we want to thank everybody who has been supporting us, liking, sharing, following. Our TikTok has went exponentially huge. It's
Yes.
growing day by day. Our YouTube is taking off. Everything we've done there has been going really well. Facebook is through the roof. Even our Instagram is through the roof. Guys, just keep hammering it out, helping us out every way you can. It's a big deal for us. It means every like, every comment, every share, everything means the world to us. So keep that up. And why I am mentioning it, since I'm talking about social medias and everything, if you're enjoying this episode and you enjoy this one, next week we got a really big treat for you. We have a local talent, star quarterback for the Lebanon Pioneers. Mike Reese will be joining us to talk about his commitment to UVA Wise, the outlook on the Pioneers before they play cross-county rival Honecker in the Coal Bowl. We're really excited to have Mike on. He seems to be pretty excited. We've chatted back and forth with him, but that will be next Monday's episode. Mike Reese will be on at the beginning of that. He may join us for that whole episode. Not sure how that'll all work out, but if you want to hear,
just make the whole episode around him.
Man, might make it all about Mike. Big energy.
Big Mike.
Big Mike. Yeah, ready to
Big
have
Mike coming to the house,
So
baby.
if you're a local person from Lebanon or just like high school football, one of the premier talents here in Southwest Virginia will be with us, and we're very excited to have him on here, especially since he is a Pioneer, and we both are Pioneers through and through, so we're excited about that. But yeah, other than that, do you have an apology or something?
Yeah.
Speak of?
So there apparently was a mistake made on last Monday's episode, and it got clipped. Shout out to AI editor on Riverside, no free shout out. But yeah, so apparently Hess and I pronounced the wrong name of the Alabama quarterback. So I just wanted to take this time to apologize to absolutely no one.
Absolutely nobody.
I will never apologize to an Alabama fan.
I like
Okay? We mispronounced the name, big whoop. It don't matter. It don't matter. Nobody knows who your quarterback is.
So here's my thing. I seen comments like, "Oh, you're talking about our 5-star quarterback. If he was so good as a 5-star, why is he
Everybody
set the
would be
bench?
talking about him.
Why is he
Yeah.
set the bench for 3 years?"
Yeah.
And
Yeah, why is that?
I was reading before we even went on here. Apparently, it's a close battle right now. They have yet to name a starter down there in Tuscaloosa. So
Yeah, we don't even know if he's starting.
he might not even be. We might even got the wrong name. He might not even be playing. We might even.
But let me tell those Alabama fans what's going to win them games. That defense.
Oh yeah, the defense is elite.
That defense is going to be elite, guys.
Yes.
So don't just hone in on us mispronouncing your quarterback's name. There's more to that team than just that quarterback.
Yes.
So we'll see what he's got. I hope he balls out.
Yeah,
Samson, Simpson, whatever the heck his name is. I don't care. Hope he balls out, man.
Hey, we respect him. His name's Ty. We're Tyler.
Yeah.
We respect it.
Yeah, Ty for short.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is.
Hey,
man.
quick question, Hess. You've been watching Netflix SEC
Yes.
special.
Yes,
7
I have.
episodes. How's
Yes.
that going so far?
Absolutely wonderful. I think Netflix did a very good job with that, especially just getting the feel for the locker room environment, the practices, how them coaches interact, and I have absolutely fallen in love. I mean, I loved him prior when he was at Georgia, but Sam Pittman, I mean, I know he's in the hot seat, and I know things haven't went how they wanted to in Arkansas. If it wasn't for the Tennessee win, based off what I was seeing on the Netflix thing, he was fired that week if it wasn't for that Tennessee victory last year. But Sam Pittman has won me over, and also head coach at Vandy. That dude is incredible. Those are right now are outside of probably Heupel and Kirby, and I like Shane a lot too. Those are my favorite coaches in the SEC. But Sam Pittman, he just truly cares about his players. You can see it, guys. I highly recommend it to tune into that and just see the background of how these coaches were. Brian Kelly is exactly what I expected him to be. He's very hard-nosed, old-school type of guy. Gets fired up. Shane Beamer, I love the one quote he made. I think we touched base about this in the last episode about Virginia Tech. If you're a Hokie fan expecting Shane to ever come to Hokie land, he's not coming. I know money talks, things can change, but he said that going to Blacksburg anytime, it's all about his dad. Hey, you're the son of Frank Beamer, and even Frank even told him, make your own legacy. And I think
that's big shoes to fill.
It is, and I just don't think he wants to go there and be considered Frank's dad or Frank's son all the time. Even if he is successful, I don't think he wants that in the background. But I highly recommend, if you're an SEC football fan, tuning into that. The stuff with Florida and Graham Mertz last year and DJ Lagway, how those two just really work together, and how you see these players just I don't know. I feel like sometimes we watch these games and we're like, oh, how's that Lagway should be playing. No way Mertz should be playing. But then you see the background, and you're like, you see Mertz watching film and the stuff that he's picking out on the film that Lagway had no idea what he was seeing. Like Billy Napier asked a question, and then Lagway went to say, well, this is what we should do right here. And Mertz is like, actually, if you look, the safety's creeping up. So you make that play, you're probably going to get an interception. So you need to look over here to the tight end, go to the flat. And, I mean, it's just stuff like that you see. Like, we're watching it from TV. We're like, why are we not playing this guy? Like, you see a lot of that. And I know another guy that's been getting a lot of heat, especially in Vols Nation, Diego Pave.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, also, Vols fans are taking the quote that's been being shared, like it's been talked about.
And using that as motivation.
Well, they have, but they're using it the wrong way because that was last year.
Really?
That was last year after
the because it would be recorded.
It was last year after the Bama game, but it just came out, so everybody thought he said it this year going into this season. And
well, in my opinion, that's good motivation.
It is.
I would play that like every day.
But I mean, he's I have a lot of respect for him and what they're doing down there at Vandy. They're doing it the right way, and they're on the right track. You can tell from that thing. But I mean, again, Netflix does very well. Like, I haven't finished it all. I think I'm on episode 5. I got 2 more left, or 3 more if you count 5. But it does a deep dive into things, and you see characteristics and stuff of these people, these coaches and these players that you didn't really expect or you didn't think. You kind of respect them more, but you also understand why things went the way they went last year. When you're over here as a fan screaming at the TV, like, why did you do that?
Yeah, you got a little bit more background behind it.
You see it, and it's very good. I hope they continue to do it. I hope they do another one for this season coming up, or they go into other conferences. That would be cool. But
it's kind of like reminds me of a 30. I think it was 30 for 30 they did on Calipari.
Yeah,
Coach Calipari.
Yeah,
because I used to I couldn't stand him obviously because he's head coach of Kentucky. But after you watch that and see like what he started at and how he started and everything, it makes you gain a lot of respect for that person. After watching that, I was like, "Dang!" So
I will say,
I'm definitely going to watch this series.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I'm hoping to start it tonight. Actually,
yeah, it's very good. You'll enjoy every bit of it.
Yeah, if I get time, I'm going to try to sit down and watch an episode at least.
My biggest thing though is just like the coaches, like how each coach is different, how each coach looks at something completely different than the other one, and how each coach handles the players. Like Sam Pittman is all about like a dad figure, and then Brian Kelly is like the Army general that you don't want to be with, but he's like, I mean, I
think Brian Kelly would remind me of like Nick Saban.
He is he's not old school. He's not as rough as Nick Saban, but he's very like, even he was jumping on the linebacker because he was there. He made an interception during practice, made the play, was celebrating, and Brian Kelly went over and dropped like 400 F-bombs on him because his footwork was wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, old school style.
And if you're a Georgia fan, you ain't getting nothing with Georgia. Georgia decided not to have Netflix in there. Tennessee is in it a little bit here and there. Not a deep dive into Tennessee, but they are mentioned a lot. You kind of see some background with them. But they were one of the schools, too, that denied Netflix, I guess, internal access. On the Georgia side of it, Kirby said he just didn't want the cameras in there. He wants to focus on...
Well, they have enough problems off the field anyway, so I understand that.
But it's kind of funny, the two teams having the most problems off the field are the two that said no.
That's probably... I mean, it makes sense.
But...
why give them the spotlight anymore than they need it? They're already in the spotlight.
Right. But, I mean, very, very highly recommend it, guys. It's really good. I'm excited to hear your take on some of the stuff you see. It's going to be – I'm interested to hear what you have to say about it. But –
yeah, I'm going to start it this week.
We got a big episode here, guys. It's a big one. Because it's all about it's all about the Big 10 and the Big 12.
What about the Big 11?
I ain't got one of them.
Skipped it. Big 10.
Yep, Big 10.
Coaching changes, Hess.
Nothing.
Any coaching changes?
Nothing real major. I mean, you had Ohio State change coordinators and some stuff like that. A couple coordinator changes here and there, but nothing major. No real big head coaching news. Big 10's, I mean, pretty solid as far as coaching goes. I mean, there was some coordinators that took some head coaching jobs somewhere. Some other like wide receiver coaches moved on to OC jobs somewhere. But other than that, nothing major out of the Big 10. But the Big 10 did jump into that transfer portal and starting off that list, one of the top ones, probably the one that was the most scrutinized and the most publicized transfer.
Never heard of this guy.
Nico Amalivia. He had left Tennessee Vols. Everybody knows.
He left a lot of money on the plate, too.
Everybody knows that story. I quite frankly don't think he deserved a dime. But he did transfer.
After hearing some more of the backstory, I agree.
Transferred to UCLA. I mean, people say a change of scenery can do well. He's closer to home, closer to family. But in a way, I don't know if that's a good thing for him because we see all the stuff with his dad. Was it an upgrade from what they had because they had Aguilar? I don't know.
We'll see.
My big thing here with that transfer is the talent.
I'll say this. Go ahead. Finish your statement. I'll say this about Nico.
The talent that he left behind at Tennessee, what was around him. I know his dad was saying that it felt the comments were allegedly that he didn't feel like Tennessee built a team around his son to be successful. You just left one of the premier programs in the country and one of the premier sports universities in the country right now for a school that hasn't been relevant since the 1990s.
Who has like 10,000 fans a game.
Yeah, I mean, they play in the Rose Bowl. Great stadium, Pasadena, UCLA. I mean,
let me tell you this. Let me ask you this. Do you think with Nico being at UCLA, they'll sell more tickets?
At first, I mean, people's going to be excited about it. I mean, it's a 5-star quarterback coming in, an elite, and considered an elite talent. I mean, I've never seen it blossom in Knoxville, but I mean, you go to the upper corner of Lower Abingdon, anything's possible. I'm excited to kind of see how he does play. I'm excited to see his mentality. Do we see? I felt like
a bust? Is he a bust or is he must?
I mean, right now he's a bust to me because I felt like he played very lazy. I felt like he played very selfish football. And as a quarterback, you can't be selfish. You're a wide receiver, be selfish all day. That's my ball. Give me that ball. Quarterback, you got to be very unselfish. You got to be able to.
He missed a lot of deep balls last year, a lot of wide open targets.
And
once they started showing film and you start seeing it, a lot of it fell on him.
A ton of the stuff, though, really wasn't with him last year. Wasn't the deep balls that concerned me. It was the stuff where there was a play, like you could have got a 3-4 yard gain, but you decided to chuck it deep into double coverage, or you decided to tuck and run and get your head knocked off. But the biggest alarming thing for me to finish out this one, we'll move on to the rest of them, was that Ohio State game. I felt like watching it, we watched it in person, we did a live.
That was rough.
To me, it was like the team was like, all right, Nico wants to be this way, then go out here and do it, big boy. And I mean, did he try? Did he put forth?
He tried. He busted his helmet twice. I mean,
he did, but I mean, I think the mentality and his mindset going into that game was nobody was better than him, and he didn't need a team. He was bigger than the Power T, and
he thought he could.
It showed,
himself.
And I mean, you'll never know, but I feel like Tennessee went into that game as a team and said, if we lose it, we lose it, but this guy's probably going to be gone. And I think
what I was wanting to say on Nico versus Joey, I think Nico's ceiling is higher as far as talent-wise. I think Nico does have the tangibles to be better.
That's easy to say here, too. I mean, this dude's coming into his, sophomore year?
Be a redshirt
sophomore. Joey Aguilar's he's a senior, redshirt senior, 5 years. I mean,
yeah, experience, sure. But I'm saying just overall ceiling, I think it's higher for Nico. Maybe his dad could harness
one
that.
One thing I'm going to follow with this whole situation is, and I get it, it's 2 different teams, 2 different conferences, 2 different schedules. Who plays better quarterback? When you're watching it, I'm going to eye test it. I don't give a crap about the stats. I test who is the better quarterback, and that's one thing I won't be following this year. Did Tennessee win this, or did UCLA win this? Who made the better move here? That's going to be interesting. But
we shall see.
Moving on, though, guys, Oregon, they got the other top 3 or 3 out of the top 5 best transfers in the Big Ten. They got Isaiah World, offensive lineman. This dude is a world talent.
Carries the world on his shoulders.
He really does. Great offensive lineman. One of the top projected draft picks next year. Dylan Thieneman. I don't know how. Probably butchered that one. So ready for the Duck fans to come at me.
Ready for Duck fans if it clips it. Yep. Riverside, don't clip this. Yeah. Golly.
But he's safety, a hard hitter. I did some background research on him. He had 4 interceptions last year. Had 72 solo tackles.
I think it's Dylan Thinman.
That might be.
Dylan Thinman. Is it safety?
Yep, safety. Yep.
Safety, okay.
He had 71 solo tackles last year, 4 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. That's really good. I mean, the thing I'm impressed with Oregon, they replaced the players they lost to the draft, and then they went and got Mackay Hughes. Am I right with that? Mackay Hughes?
I was going to say
Mackay Hughes. Stud running back. He's going to be a top-tier talent. Let me see where he came from here. I got it right here.
So I was going to ask you.
I meant to have that up and ready. I got the Big 12 popped up right here. Sorry.
It's all good. We got to have our cheat sheet.
Yeah, we got to have our cheat sheet.
It's a lot of players to go over, guys.
It is. He came from Tulane. He was the big running back for Tulane last year.
Okay.
Stud running back.
So Tulane lost a lot.
Yeah, Tulane did lose a lot. I mean, when they lost the quarterback, Messiah, the Messiah.
Mm-hmm. The Messiah to Duke.
To Duke. They kind of had a mass exodus. Another one on here I was kind of captivated by here was Fernando Mendoza. He did.
Where did he come from?
Oh, Mendoza. You know exactly where he came from. Cal. He was the reason Cal was so good last year.
Okay, okay.
He came from.
That's
Cal.
what I thought. I was like, I know it's a West Coast team. I can't remember which one. So Indiana, that's solid.
That's
solid pickup for them.
2 years in a row, they went and got a transfer quarterback, and I think he'll do very well in the Spaghetti offense. One more I'll mention here, we don't got it written down here, was Justice Haynes. A lot of people here probably know that name. He was at Alabama. He did play a little bit last year, was a 5-star recruit going into Alabama, but you know how Alabama is. They recruit every 5-star running back there is. So he left because of depth reasons, and he transferred to Michigan, and we know what Michigan does when they have a big running back. So that'll be interesting. Like it says here, he could shine with the Wolverines' backfield after a promising start at Alabama. So, I mean, that was a big loss for Bama. He was projected to be the starter going into this year, transferred to Michigan. So that'll be interesting. That'll be one to watch.
That's actually probably a good transfer for him because he'll get the ball.
Oh, absolutely. And I think he's one of those – he's a bell cow type running back. He wants the ball. He wants 20, 30 carries a game. It'll fit very well with that Michigan offense.
That's a good move. I think that's a good move for him.
And let me see. Another one's kind of flying under the radar. South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits star quarterback, transferred to Iowa, Mark Gronkowski. That'll be a really interesting to see. Iowa's really good at finding these no-name or these guys that are overlooked quarterbacks and making them into pretty studs. So it'll be interesting.
Iowa's one of those teams that flies under the radar.
They do. And, I mean,
it's
the
Hawkeye
speed, man. They just fly right under the radar.
Right under the radar, man.
But it'll be interesting to see how he does. Iowa needs offensive boost. I mean, they've been bottom of the barrel offense.
They're all defense.
Yeah, it's all defense every year there. So hopefully this will jumpstart that offense and maybe get a little bit of both defense and offense this year. But looking into the Big Ten, there's a big discrepancy here looking over everything. A lot of people are going Penn State. A lot of people got Penn State winning the national championship this year.
I can see it.
They returned pretty much everybody but like Tyler Warren and a couple of defensive players. But the odds are right now Ohio State plus 185 to win the Big Ten. Penn State right behind them at 230. But, I mean, if you look anywhere else, you look at other things, you'll see Penn State there. The only one that's been really consistent out of the top three is Oregon at 3. It seems like it's a tug of war right now between Ohio State and Penn State.
I'd agree with that.
Michigan, they're plus 1,000 to win it. USC, Iowa.
Honestly, if y'all are wanting to bet, I would almost take Michigan in that.
You never know.
It'd be a rebound year for Michigan.
Yep. And another team, too, that it surprised me here. I mean, we know what Nebraska's got, and they got Dylan Raiola.
Yeah.
A big year possibly for him here coming into his sophomore season, see what he can do. But Illinois, they didn't lose much from last year. And
4,100.
They're plus 4,100.
They did lose their stud quarterback, though.
They did.
Right?
They did. But they brought in a 4-star recruit. I mean, they're sitting there ready to go at Illinois. I'm interested to see what the Fighting Illini can do.
I think the line right there on the projected odds, why they're so low is the unpredictability.
Yeah, the unpredictability is there.
But I also think, kind of like we talked about last week.
I think Vegas is really big, though, on Ohio State, Penn State. I think that really just makes everything suffer. I mean, you look down here with Nico win, he's plus 17,000. So, I mean, that tells you UCLA don't have much.
UCLA is fourth from the bottom. You got Maryland plus 30,000, Purdue plus 30,000, and Northwestern plus 30,000.
I'll tell you, if I was going to throw money, just maybe throw $5-10
Purdue?
on somebody. Nope. I'd throw it on Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Oh, wow, yeah. Plus 13,000 with Wisconsin, guys.
Wisconsin could
what about Gophers, man? Minnesota,
great coach. I love the coach.
They were decent last year, yeah.
They came on strong last year. It'll be interesting. I think they're pretty young this year, so that'll be interesting. But the games to watch, though, going into the Big Ten, starting off week 1, week 0, whatever you want to call it, guys, on August 30th, you have Arch Manning, which, guys, just so you know, he's not the only star player on Texas. He's just the only one.
We also got called out on that, too.
Yeah.
I really want to comment. Sorry to get off topic here, but I want to comment on some of these videos. Be like, y'all, if you want to hear what the full discussion is, just tune into our podcast, and listen to the episode, and click that subscribe button. Because if you just catch a clip, I mean, you're not going to get the full story, guys. It's just 10 to 15 seconds of the story.
Yeah.
You got to tune in and hear the full story.
That's the point of those
clips. Like the Alabama apology. If it cuts it right after that, they won't know that I told them that their defense is going to win games.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you got to listen to the whole thing.
That's the point of the clips, to get you hooked.
That's the point of the clips.
I need to tune into that episode, see what else they said there.
Yeah. Hate or love, we love it.
But I want to throw this out there. I want to go ahead and get your first game pick of the year here. I think we haven't done that. Who do you got here? Texas traveling to Columbus. This is the noon kick, Big Ten, noon kick on Fox. This will be the first game everybody in the country's tuning into probably. Who you got?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Oh, by the way, before we get into that, guys, we are going to do a live on opening day, by the way.
Yep.
So if you've listened this far into the podcast, 20 minutes in, we are doing a live. Of course, we'll make posts and announce that. But opening day, we are doing probably, half a day at least, maybe?
Yes.
At least more than half.
We're going to do a Tyler's Talking Sports College Game Day Kickoff special.
Boom. There you go. Yep. There it is.
There it is.
But yeah, so this will be on 8:30. I'm going to go Ohio State. I think that's a big, big road environment. It's too much of a task to ask Arch Manning to win that first game.
I'm going Texas big in this one.
Really?
I think their defense is going to be lights out this year. I think it's going to be
Ohio State should be tough, man.
I agree. And I mean, you got Jeremiah Smith. They still have yet to announce a quarterback with Ohio State. They've been bouncing back and forth. They said Ryan Day said it's going to come down to the last week of practice to figure out who's going to be the starter there.
That's the best way to do it.
But I just think I think Texas defense is going to be too much. I think that pass rush, that front four they got is going to be electric. Texas is going to dominate on defense this year, and if Arch can just do what we
think Arch is capable of.
His capabilities, they're going to be a threat, and I think it may be a little bit too much. I think it's a close game till half, and then I think
barn burner, or
I think it's close till half, and then I think you see Texas just slowly just pull away, and then I think it's a 14, 17-point victory for Texas.
Wow. Yeah. You thinking like 31-17, something like that?
And I mean, typically, something like that. And I think typically we see, last year Ryan Day was on the chopping block. Ohio State has the tendency to start slow. And Ohio State fans may come at me, but if you're a true Ohio State fan, you agree with that. You've seen it year in, year out. You all play Youngstown State.
Well, let's just be honest, though. For Ohio State fans, this game really don't matter.
No, not at all.
They just care about Michigan.
Yeah.
It's got to be Michigan.
Let's beat Michigan. Who gives a crap about everything else?
Who gives a crap?
You won a natty last year. We don't need one this year.
Yeah, you won a natty last year. What else you want?
Yeah, get to go to Michigan this year. Though.
I don't see that, Hess. I like that take, but I just don't see it. I hope, personally, me as a Tennessee fan, I'm cheering for Texas.
The real easy.
That was harsh.
I'm sorry.
That was below the belt. I don't have a belt. I don't have a belt on right now, but that was below.
Well, I noticed your Tennessee Vols blanket is now on the floor, so
it's in the floor.
It must be mid-season form already over there.
Well, I saw the scrimmage highlights from this past Saturday, and apparently they still don't know who's going to be quarterback.
Yeah,
so, it's apparently a toss-up, so that's not good news.
That's the consensus around the country, though, pretty much for everybody.
And they're not going to say nothing.
Another big game here, the in-state rivalry between Iowa State. This game's September 6th. Matt Campbell and Iowa State, they always play good, but Iowa was projected to have a very stout defense. They returned to every starter on defense this year, so it's going to be interesting what Iowa can do there. Big matchup here. I think this is the first time ever in Oregon history they're traveling to Penn State.
Best of luck.
That'll be a tough game. I would say if Penn State plays their cards right, which last year they didn't as much, I would make that a night game. But
I don't know if they're doing. Yeah, I don't know if they're doing a night game.
Yeah, they got away from that last year because of the craziness.
Yeah, how crazy it was after the game.
Yeah, so
we need to look at that.
We do need to look at that. We'll look into that. Ohio State, Illinois on October the 11th.
Hang on, who you taking on the Oregon Penn State?
Oh, Penn State. I think Penn State's set up this year to make a.
You think that's a whiteout game?
Oh, it has to be. To be a whiteout. It has to be a whiteout game. That'll
probably be a top 5 matchup. If
I would say game day will be there.
Yeah, that's more than likely. If these teams shape up to what they could be.
Yeah, looking at that, that game's an
October. I like Dan Lanning, but I don't see it. Not going into Penn State.
It's gonna be tough. It is gonna be tough. No Dylan Gabriel, but Dan Lanning has he has that Kirby smart mentality. He's really good at getting people fired up.
They'll be ready. But
I do think that game comes down to last possession. I think whoever has the ball at the end, I think that's who's going to win it. Be interesting to see. But I just give the edge to Penn State. I think they're going to be I got a chip on their shoulder after last year. Another game that's very enticing to me too is the Ohio State-Illinois game. That game's
interesting.
That game could be very big, or it could be meaningless for Ohio State. It could be meaningless for Illinois. But if both teams come in undefeated, that's a big matchup for a Big Ten play. Got a couple other games. You got Michigan USC coming on. That'll be a big one. Michigan traveling to USC.
It's always a close game.
That should be a pretty good game. Indiana traveling to Oregon. That'll be interesting to see how Spaghetti and that offense do. they're coming in with a chip on their shoulder how they played the playoff last year. So them going to a hostile environment over in Oregon, that'll be interesting. But to finish out, though, the Big Ten, we already know these games right here. If you're a Big Ten follower, you know the games you've got circled on the calendar to watch. Penn State at Ohio State, that very well possibly could be the game of the year in the regular season. That is a huge matchup.
November 1st.
November 1st, yeah. And November 1st, guys, mark your calendars. Go ahead and don't plan a wedding.
No weddings.
No plans.
No birthday parties, nothing.
November 1st is
big games.
Yeah, big games all across the board, every conference. And then to round out the season, last game of the season, Ohio State travels to Michigan after last year. Ohio State's wanting to go and drop the hammer. So that'll be very interesting to see how all that plays out. Out of these lists, though, these games, what's the one game that you're like, I'm not going to miss it outside of the Texas-Ohio State game?
Probably Oregon at Penn State.
Yeah, I agree with that.
September 27th.
I think that'll be a good one. That Penn State-Ohio State game, though, that'll be
and of course, I mean, always, yeah, Penn State, Ohio State, and Michigan and Ohio State, and absolutely.
I'll be honest, I put a poll up on our Facebook page, which conference is better top to bottom, SEC or Big Ten. I was the only person who voted Big Ten, top to bottom.
Hey, way to take your glasses off.
Yeah, I see it, though.
Rose-colored glasses. I took them off.
I think you look at the bottom tier of the SEC.
I agree.
I mean, Northwestern and Mississippi State are probably even, but I think Purdue's a little bit better than Kentucky and some of these other ones. Maryland, I mean,
this year, yeah.
UCLA, I mean, you never know. I mean, Nico may click and become the 5-star superstar that he was supposed to be number 1 overall recruiting class, and UCLA may shock the world this year. You never know. I mean, you look at Wisconsin sitting near the bottom here. You got Minnesota. You mentioned them. Michigan State, Washington. I think top to bottom, they're better overall, but I think the SEC is better with your top 5 schools. True. So that's where I go. But I think if they just played each other all year, I think the Big Ten would have a better winning percentage than the SEC if they played each other all year.
I would love for that to happen one year.
That'd be crazy.
Just switch up all the conferences.
That would be wild. Hey, we may see that. I mean, there's talks of
5-6 years,
super conferences being formed and their own league.
Yeah.
So
you
may end up seeing
it. Wild.
But who are you going with in the Big Ten championship game?
Big Ten championship game. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. Ohio State, Penn State. Yeah. I think that's your championship game. And I hate to say it because that's probably what everybody's gonna say, but they should.
You got a winner?
Be them 2 teams. Give me Ohio State.
I'm going Penn State.
You're going Penn State this time.
I'm going Penn State.
I just don't know if their coach can do it. And let me ask you this: does Penn State stick with them if they don't do it this year? They have a good season, they make the playoffs, but they don't do it. They don't win a natty. Do you move on?
No,
because this should technically be their year.
No, I don't move on. I mean, Penn State makes it to the natty. They win the Big Ten. They make it to the natty. That's a successful season. I mean, I know at the end of the day, you want to win that national championship. You want to hoist that trophy. You want to do it. And,
hoist it.
But, I mean, the way the playoffs are, I mean, the unpredictability of the playoffs, how it all pans out, to make it to the game, it's a gauntlet, especially once you make it past that first round. It's an absolute gauntlet. And, I mean, anything can happen. But I do think Penn State, as of right now, sitting here while we're recording this episode, I think Penn State should be the favorite to win the national championship.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I really do.
Just defense alone, or just
all around? All around. I mean, they're returning so much on offense and defense. James Franklin, they got a taste of it last year. They made a big run last year. Did they lose some players, some key players? Absolutely, but they filled in.
Where'd they lose out at? They lost all like semifinals, right? Like they beat Georgia.
Yeah, they beat Georgia. They lost to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Was it Notre Dame?
I think it was. I think you're right. Look that up.
I got to look that up because I ain't going to get scrutinized for it.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble for not being able to remember a year ago, pretty much. That's what it feels like. Guys, I know it wasn't a year, so don't scrutinize me over that, okay?
Yeah, they lost to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, okay. That's what I thought. They beat Georgia and then lost to Notre Dame.
Lost Notre Dame because of Notre Dame, Ohio State, and Natty.
That's right. Yep. They missed it by semifinal.
Yep,
okay.
They missed semifinal. I think they make it a Natty, then you've improved on last year.
Sure.
And, I mean, you're probably going to have to play an SEC school, maybe 1, maybe 2. You're going to have to play.
They proved it last year. They can beat an SEC
and I mean,
school.
Again, I think it's big. You come in with that chip on your shoulder. You got a taste of it last year. You see that every year with these teams. That like they're good. They get a little bit of a taste of it, and then next year they go over that hump. And I think James Franklin will get them over that hump.
I think this should be their year.
Yeah, it's there. It's the writing's on the wall. Can they get there? Absolutely. Will they? I think they will, but I mean,
what's their schedule? What's their schedule look like? Let's look at that real quick.
Penn State's schedule. Let me pull up old Penn State here. Let's go through that. Where's the Penn State Nittany Lions schedule? They start out against Nevada, so we got a win there. And then after Nevada, they got FIU, a win. Then they play FBS school, Villanova. That should be a win. They do have the big matchup with Oregon coming there.
So it could be 3-0. Oregon rolling in 3-0.
Yep, you beat Oregon. You're 4-0. I'm going to give them the edge over Oregon at home. Then they play UCLA at UCLA. That should be a win. Then Northwestern a win. Iowa at Iowa.
Be tough.
That's a trap game. I'll give them a win, though, but I think that's closer than the experts think. I'm going to give the edge to Ohio State because it's at home, so I'm going to give them a loss there. But they're going to
get 7-1 right there.
7-1. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7-1. Then they got Indiana at home, win. Michigan State a win. Nebraska a win, and then they finish at Rutgers a win. So they're going in with one loss in the Big Ten. They're going to
11-1.
Then probably get revenge on Ohio
championship
State
game. Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, and then
I can see that. Honestly, that's not that bad of a schedule.
And then if you look too, like they lost Tyler Warren, but they brought in the number one tight end in the country, and Andrew Olish, 5-star recruit, number one tight end, highest rated tight end in college football scout rankings history.
Oh, wow.
They brought in edge rusher Travis Goldman to replace some of the defensive people. They brought in like 3 tight ends in this recruit class. They got a 5-star and 3 other 4-star tight ends.
Fill the box, huh?
Yeah, and I mean, it looks very promising with them. They're returning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 starters. Also, they're returning Nicholas Shelton, starting running back from last year. They returning Drew Allard. Defensively, they're returning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starters on defense.
So pretty much half still there on each side of the ball.
They're returning their middle linebacker. They're returning pretty much their entire secondary, and they're returning 2 of the front 4 on defense. I mean, it's there. And every other player that's still on the roster played last year. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors on defense, 1 sophomore, and the rest juniors. And then offensively, they're senior, sophomore, senior, junior, senior.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Pretty good depth chart right there.
Very, very good depth chart there. So, and their starting tight end, though, will probably be Khalil Dinkus. He is a senior. He played a lot last year for Tyler Warren. But, I mean, they've got tight ends galore up there at Penn State. Like, they're closely becoming tight end new if they
TEU.
If they keep it up. But, yeah, Nittany Lions, if you're a big Nittany Lions fan, be ready, guys.
Should be a good season.
Yeah, should be a very exciting season. Franklin, he's been reported. He's been saying his big mottos this year, they're all in on building a national championship team for Penn State. He finally has the horsepower to do it. Athletic director Dr. Patrick Kraft
I'd be okay with him winning it. I like to see somebody new.
Is willing to fund a contender. He has even suggested over the winter that Penn State needed to find another transfer receiver. So they're doing everything they can to put money in to bring people in. Every offseason move Penn State made hinged on winning a title. This season represents the team's best chance so far under James Franklin. So this is it. This is a big year for Penn State.
That's what I'm saying. This is the year.
This is the year. So it'll be interesting to see how they
see what they can do.
Big Ten's going to be fun to watch. I'll probably be watching a lot of Big Ten games this year.
So Penn State's going 0-12.
Hopefully we get
– because we circled them.
Let's get it out of that. Hopefully
we circled them?
We're out of that jinx. Let's circle them, but we're getting out of that curse.
Penn State. Keep an eye on him.
Drew Allard blows his knee out first game.
Blows his knee out. Yeah. I should be laughing at that, but I swear, man, once you circle it, it's a curse.
I will say, if something happens to LR, they have to start freshman Ethan Kurtzmeyer, who was a 5-star recruit from the year before. So
okay, should be all right.
No, it should be okay.
Step up, man.
We talked about the Big Ten. Now it's time to talk about the Big 12.
Big 12.
Big 12 here. Biggest coaching changes here. We actually broke this news as it was starting to leak last year. Rich Rodriguez back at WVU. Morgantown is excited. They've already burned like 1,400 couches so far in the excitement for this season. But that might be the only couch burning they do because it's going to be a tough uphill climb for West Virginia this year. But I am excited to see Rich Rod back. He brought Pat White back with him. Pat White's on the staff with him. A lot of West Virginia alumni, players he coached. Great coaching staff. It's just going to be a tough year for West Virginia, but I am excited to see Rich Rod back, and I hope to get to see him actually coach in person if we end up making it a trip to WVU this year, so that'll be fun to see. What's your opinion of Rich Rodriguez being back at WVU?
Oh, excellent pickup. I don't think it's like you said, his first year back. I wouldn't expect anything crazy. If they can make a bowl game, I think that would be a win this year. But I think you need to give Rich Rod time, especially in this newer system and NIL deals and everything like that. So great coach. Don't get me wrong, but I'm seeing like a 6-6, 7-5 top year.
I mean, they are bringing back their star running back, Jaheim White. That'll be big. They're also bringing back star wide receiver Rodney Gallagher III. But other than that, they got Preston Fox coming back, but not much left on the starters coming back on offense. And then defense, they're only returning one starter.
Tough schedule, too.
Their schedule, they got Robert Morris, Ohio. Then they play Pitt at home.
Yeah.
That's always a big game. Then they go to Kansas, Utah, BYU, UCF. That should be a win there. TCU. A lot of drama going on at TCU right now, guys. If you get a chance to look up TCU's quarterback, some weird things being there.
I saw that.
I ain't going to elaborate on it because I'm unsure if it's true or not, but some weird stuff going on there. Mm-hmm. They go to Houston. They got Colorado, which is a game that you've kind of circled, maybe possibly going to see. Dion coming to Morgantown. And then they got at Arizona State, and then they finish out with Texas Tech. Going to be a tough season, I feel like. I mean, possibilities are there, but, I mean, it's going to be a tough year.
Like I said, if they can break 500 or be right at 500, I think that's a win.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think the big thing here, if I'm a West Virginia fan, let's not go in with high expectations. Let's go in and be, hey, let's build the foundation that
you want to see. You want to see improvements this year.
Build a foundation. Start it now, build it, and then be like, you know what? This ain't our year, but look how much we've improved. Look what's coming in. And then 3 or 4 years from now, I think if they believe and Rich Rod's able to do his thing, we'll be talking about West Virginia in a playoff game.
If you believe it, they will come.
I thought if you build it, they will come.
It is you build it. But that's what I'm going to change it up. If you believe it, because you said believe.
Oh. You need to watch Ted Lasso about the believe thing.
Never mind. You just read my punchline there.
Never
mind. Yeah.
I was also
top transfers. Moving away.
I thought you was going to go with what Glenn Powell said.
No.
You know, the twister thing?
No.
You can ride it or whatever?
No.
Oh. All right. You know what? Top transfers.
I'm out in left field. God.
You can have top transfers.
Okay. David Bailey, defensive lineman, transferring to Texas Tech from Stanford. It says right here he's a Russian prowess.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Big dude.
He is a big dude. Caused a lot of disruption last year from Stanford.
Yeah.
Stanford's terrible.
But, he was like their shining star on defense last year.
He was their shining star. So Texas Tech, great pickup there. I think the Red Raiders will be excellent this year. I think they should be pretty tough. Big one here, Connor Weigman. Weigman. Probably get in trouble for this.
Great.
Transfer from Texas A&M to Houston.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of wild.
Yeah, in-state transfer there.
He did very, very well at Texas A&M, I thought, last year. Took a big jump. Yep, until he got hurt. But yeah, we saw a lot of growth out of him last year. I would say, again, this year in Houston, I think we could see more growth out of him. So keep an eye on him. Devin Dampier, QB at Utah now, transferred from New Mexico.
That's a big
rush for more than 1,000 yards last year.
Yes, he really did well in that New Mexico offense. So that fits the Utah offense. It's really weird that what's-his-face ain't starting for Utah anymore.
Yeah, long-haired guy.
Yeah.
God, I called him out too like 50 million times. Yes. What is his name?
What was his name? I keep wanting to say Dalton. Cam Rising?
Is that it? Cam Riser?
Oh, buddy, we're butchering it.
No.
I had a Cam Rising. He's right, Cam Rising.
Cam Rising. Okay, yeah.
They also have Utah. I believe also has. They still got him. Isaac Wilson. Zach Wilson's younger
brother.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so he'll be the quarterback of Utah. That could be good.
Yeah, it could be. Utah's gonna be pretty good this year too.
Yeah, they should be tough. Utes should have been really tough last year. Kind of let me down. Their defense was good.
Yep, their defense will be good this year.
Lee Hunter transferring from UCF to Texas Tech, defensive lineman, nicknamed the Fridge.
The Fridge.
Yeah, big guy there. One other one I wanted to touch on here. It's number 6 top transfers. Caden Saltaire, transferred from Liberty to Colorado. I think that is an excellent pickup, and honestly, in my opinion, one of the best transfers of the projected season. Let me say that.
Well, as of right now, Dion has yet to name a starter.
If he don't start, I'm gonna be blown away.
Well, he's got some people had him as a number 1 overall recruit. He's got Julian Lewis, freshman, 5-star.
Yes. Yeah.
He was Some people had him number 1. Some people had him number 2. Apparently, that's a very, very tight quarterback battle. There've also been speculation that they may just run a 2-quarterback system with package deals with both of them.
I don't like a 2-quarterback system.
From what I'm seeing out of Boulder on some of the stuff I'm seeing, Julian Lewis's arm is a little bit more advanced than Saltier's, but Saltier's got better legs. So just depending on what Dion's wanting to do there.
I like Saltier with the experience, man. He was excellent at Liberty.
I will say this, and again, this is kind of off topic, but I watched pretty much the entire Browns preseason game with Sanders playing. Very impressed me very much. Some of the reads.
That's who Saltier reminds me of.
Yes, and if Dion can put that mentality into either one of these quarterbacks, could be a big year at the quarterback position for Colorado. I wouldn't get too excited about Colorado football this year, but
what a career so far Saltier's had.
Yeah, been all over the place.
I mean, committed to Tennessee, was on the roster, got in a little bit of trouble there, went to Liberty, balled out, and now he's at Colorado.
Yeah.
He's got to be a senior this year, I guess?
He is a senior.
He is a senior. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Interesting.
Be interesting. Hey, all you got to do, though, is make it to the Alamo Bowl, and one of them will get their jersey retired. So
they get it retired and name on the building, right?
Yep.
Is his name on the building? Yeah.
Yep. Name on the building. Him and Travis Hunter.
On the press box, yep.
Yeah, boy.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice, yeah. Any other ones there that stand out to you?
The Tanner Coles from Ball State, Wisconsin last year. He played at Ball State very start of the year, then transferred midseason, had an injury, or I can't remember how that worked.
Going to Houston as well.
Going to Houston. Okay. Houston needed a tight end. Good safety blanket, so that'll be good to see. Houston could be a team to watch out for. Kind of circle them, put them under the radar, see how they do.
Ruined them.
Yep, ruined them. But
Ruined. Just ruined them.
But
okay.
Oh my.
Knocked there in my water.
Don't be doing that, man. But the prediction order now for this is a lot like the Big Ten. There's a lot of discrepancies here. Some people got Arizona State 1. Some people got Kansas State 1. To me, I think I got to give the edge to Arizona State just because of Sam Levitt. I think that kid's a stud. They did lose Cam Scatterbo last year, but they still bring back Jordan Tyson at wide receiver. He's going to be a stud for them. Arizona State is set to have a very good year. I see them back in the playoffs, Big 10, Big 12 champion. But Kansas State, they always find a way. They love to just hang around and pull off these upsets and pull off the big games. Texas Tech projected to finish 3rd. Iowa State always in the front runner in the Big 12. Baylor trying to improve on last year's season.
I like Baylor. I like Baylor there at 5. Yeah.
BYU, a lot of drama going on there. They have one of the best quarterbacks in the country coming in. Was there, got into some off-the-field college-related issues as far as the rules, the Mormonism rules at BYU. He is actually transferring, so then I don't know what the quarterback situation is going on at BYU. He was an absolute stud. He was a 5-star. He was the 3rd-rated quarterback coming into this season, and now he's transfer portal. Utah sitting at 7. I got them a little higher because Utah's a tough place to play. Kansas, did they bring back Jared Daniels?
I don't think so.
Did he go to the draft?
Could be wrong.
Did he go to the draft? He may have went to the draft. Where is Kansas? Starting quarterback. Yep. Jalen Daniels. He's back for his senior season.
He is back. He is back senior season. Okay.
Probably the second best quarterback in that conference. I mean,
I like Kansas State's quarterback.
You like Avery Johnson?
Yeah, I like Avery Johnson.
But he fell off a little bit there at the end, though.
He did, but
he needs to outrun as much.
He'll do good.
If he cut his hair, though, it's over.
Nah, yeah, I'm done cheering for him if he cuts his hair.
Yeah, if he cut his hair, it's over. But Jalen Daniels, I mean, he's been lights out for Kansas, but he's had injury problems as well. Seems like every year they start doing good, he gets hurt, and then it falls off. So it'll be interesting there. To round it out, though, after Kansas, got TCU, Colorado, Houston, Cincinnati, Oklahoma State. I think this is Mike Gundy's last year.
Yeah,
it's time to move on there.
He took a pay cut last year.
Yeah, they wanted rid of him
this year. Yeah, they wanted to get rid of him, but he's been there 20 years.
Yeah, it's time for a fresh face there in Stillwater. West Virginia, we touched base on them with Rich Rod. Arizona
Oklahoma State. Let me back this up. I think they were one of the biggest letdowns last year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What they was bringing back and what we thought they was going to have, yes, it was a huge letdown.
They were terrible.
That was a very disappointing season for them, and I think we're going to see a little bit of similar stuff going into this year. Arizona Wildcats, it's a big rebuild year. They lost everybody. They lost quarterback. They lost McMillan, who balled out in his preseason game, looking like going to be one of the best rookie receivers in the league in the NFL. And then UCF, they brought back Coach Frost. He's back down there, but it's a rebuild year there. But that's another one. If you're a UCF Knights fan, we know what Scott Frost did there before. He brought you all essentially national champions. They got it on their thing.
Undefeated, yep.
Yeah, so give him time to pick and choose everything. It's the fastest growing university in the country.
I think that's a good school for him.
A lot of money, back to his roots, back where he been there, knows the system. So be a tough year, but
it's really where he developed his name.
Yes, the future is very nice there, though. If everybody buys into the Scott Frost mentality, any of these things here, any team here, you're like, I really think they could make a name.
One thing I thought was interesting, Jaheim White there for West Virginia. They're projecting him to make All Big 12.
Yes,
he is on the offense.
He's a preseason All Big 12 already.
Yeah, preseason. So that could be interesting.
Yeah,
see how Rich Rod can operate with that. So
we know what he's done with.
I don't think they're going to win. I don't think they're going to win the Big 12 by any means. But I think that could be interesting.
I think it's crazy after all the sacks that were given up last year. Colorado's got an offensive lineman on the first team Big 12 in Jordan Seaton.
Yeah. Colorado. I mean, they might be if they can get that quarterback situation. Definitely got to figure out the offensive line. Yeah,
lost
defense
Hunter,
should
lost
be pretty
Horn.
bad this year.
They lost a lot. A lot of big plays.
I think 10's a perfect spot for them.
Yes.
I think quarterback unpredictability, again, is a big key to that. But honestly, I know it's kind of weird, but I like Texas Tech. I think that could be a tough team this year. I like the Red Raiders and also like Baylor. Yeah. I think Baylor could be a tough team.
Baylor could be a tough team. They could be a team that sneaks in and everybody's like, whoa, where'd they come from? So
yeah, Baylor Bears.
Big thing, though, I did mention, let me recorrect myself. No, Fajita is back this year. They did not lose Fajita in Arizona.
Nice.
But
Slinging fajitas.
You lose McMillan, that's a big loss for them. He was the main guy there. But he does bring back senior tight end Sam Olsen. I see that being a constant go-to for Fajita. He'll be sizzling a little bit with him this year. Arizona did bring back 6 defensive starters, so defense should be pretty solid in Arizona.
Got them at 15th here.
It's going to be a tough season for them. Recruiting wasn't that great either. They got 1 4-star and then a bunch of 3-stars, but we know how 3-stars can end up.
Yep.
But yeah, their schedule, all their tough games are on the road. They go to Arizona State, to Colorado, to Houston, to Iowa State. It's going to be a tough season there. Arizona, they're the one, though, I think could finish higher if things fall the right way and they get past some of these tougher games, maybe pull an upset or two. They could be higher up.
I think Houston could be higher up.
But teams, though, like if you're a Big 12 fan, Colorado, bowl game, they're projected there. So is Baylor, Kansas, Arizona State, BYU, Texas Tech, TCU, Utah. They do have Kansas State or Arizona State in the playoff, but it looks like the Big 12 is only going to get one team this year. So if you're a Big 12 fan, you need to win the Big 12, it seems like, to make that playoff this year. But I could see Arizona State and Kansas State both sneak into the playoff. I mean, if they both play good, they both got really tough schedules.
With the ACC being improved this year, I don't see it. And the Big Ten is going to be tough, and the ACC is going to be tough.
It is, but I
see one team.
It depends. If the ACC gets 2, then it's 1. If the ACC
very well could get 2.
If the ACC gets 2, then Big 12's 1. But if the ACC gets 1, the Big 12 gets the other. Because
I'm leaning more towards ACC this year.
I mean, it's very possible you're looking at Arizona State and Kansas State with 1 loss coming into the Big 12 championship game, because I think that is the projection. Yeah, Kansas State versus Arizona State in the Big 12. And you look at their schedules, they don't play each other. So they both could actually roll in undefeated against each other.
That'd be something.
And it would be a really hard argument to say, okay, both these teams are
lost
undefeated.
One in the championship game. Yeah, why didn't we make it?
Yep. So that'd be a hot topic to watch going into the playoff hunt. But moving on down, though, games to watch in the Big 12 this year. Big game in Ireland starting August 23rd. This will be the first game of the year for any of us to watch. Kansas State playing Iowa State in Ireland.
It's August 23rd. Yeah, that's coming up. 13 days.
Yeah, 13 days. That's coming.
12 days when you listen to this, yes.
Yep, absolutely. Another one there we talked about, Pittsburgh, West Virginia. It's always a big game to watch. Colorado, Kansas State at the end of the year. That could be a big game for Kansas State because, I mean, that could be coming in there undefeated or with one loss, and you lose that game, you might be hurt, might lose your playoff chances. Arizona State travels to Iowa State this year.
It's also on November 1st.
Yep, November 1st, big day. November 1st is going to be a big day.
Very big.
Another one here that kind of intrigues me, and then I'll let you talk, is the BYU at Iowa State. If BYU gets a quarterback situation figured out, that could be a big game for both them programs to kind of set the trajectory for where the rest of the season goes.
Yeah, I like that a lot. October 18th, Texas Tech at Arizona State. I think that could be a huge game. Because right now they got Texas Tech third, Arizona State second.
Yeah.
So if Arizona State loses that game, I think you see Texas Tech and Kansas State in the championship game. So I would circle that probably as the biggest one. I would have said SMU at TCU would be a good one. But SMU should dominate TCU.
SMU should absolutely. I think that's a big game just because of the Texas rivalry. I mean, it's Texas football. But yeah, SMU should walk the
September
dog.
20th on that game, guys. But I think SMU should beat them 56-14. I mean, something like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. It'll be a blowout. Should be. But it could be close. That game's at TCU. Horned Frogs.
Yeah. Yeah, TCU's got a couple on there.
Horned
Baylor
Frogs.
at TCU as well.
Sorry, there it is. Horned Frogs.
Horned Frogs. Yeah. Spider-Man, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, that's the
Spidey senses.
So
yeah, boy.
Who do you got winning the Big 12?
Big 12. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Texas Tech.
A lot of people talking about that. Texas Tech has put more money into their.
I went with the Red Raiders in basketball last year, didn't I?
You did.
I was high on the Red Raiders, then let me down. So hopefully they can let me down as well in football.
The big thing with Texas Tech, they put the most money into their program than any school in the country. I think they put over $800 million into their football program.
Oh, wow.
So, oil money.
I like it.
So, it'll be interesting.
I think they'll be tough.
Texas Tech could be. They made some moves last year at the end of the year where a lot of people were talking about and pull off some upsets. Texas Tech could be one to watch. I like that one, but I am going to go with Kansas. I'm going to go with the consensus here. I think it's Kansas State, Arizona State. And I'm going to go with Arizona State because I just think Sam Leavitt is just a next-level type quarterback.
He's good.
Yeah.
Very excited to watch some of these Big 12 teams. Wouldn't it be something if whichever Big 12 team makes it, they want it?
Oh, it'd be awesome. It'd be great for college football.
It'd be great for college football.
Show some parity.
Yeah. You can't just say it's a Big 10 SEC.
Right. I think it will be very good. I mean, even an ACC school. I think it would be cool,
ACC
too.
Would be good, too.
And we'll talk about this next week when we have Mike Reese on. We're going to go over the G5 conferences and some of them like App State, Sun Belt, the MAC. Some of them, they got some teams in there, guys, that could make the playoffs. So Mountain West, there's some teams that could run the table, make the playoffs. I think that would be awesome to see like one of them, like a Boise State, like make it, see what happens. So it's going to be fun to talk about them next week. But we're going to wrap this episode up. That was the Big 10, Big 12 preview. Final thoughts for you, Big Castle.
Final thoughts is I have nothing, actually. I thought I was going to have something here, but we kind of talked about it and touched on it. I was going to talk about the QB battle going on, but we already touched on that, so I don't really have anything. And I just want to let people know that the scrimmages were yesterday, so if your team should have had a scrimmage yesterday. So just check into that, see what's going on there with your team. There's no footage of it, really.
Thanks for Transfer Portal for that.
Yeah, you can listen to any media podcast on YouTube, really, that covers your team, and you can see kind of what they were talking about with the practice. So I definitely do that if you're into football. So that's my final thought.
All right, guys, if you're a football fan, we have football every week from this point to the end of February. So enjoy it. Sit back, guys. Enjoy this season. Stick with us. It's going to be a great season for us. We're starting to iron out some of the details of what we're going to do with some of our traveling, some of our lives. Again, we got a big live coming up week 1. College game day with Tyler's Talking Sports. So get your coffee ready that morning, get your breakfast in you, and tune in with us on that live.
We're going live at 5:30 a.m., right?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I'm asleep, but we'll probably go live around 9:30, 10 o'clock that morning.
9:30, 10.
We'll figure out the logistics on if it will be live like this, if we'll be live together, maybe on location.
Yes, same location. That's what I'm aiming for.
So we'll get that going.
Got to get the dogs on the grill.
Yep. See what Krista's got on the menu for that live. We always look forward to what she fixes us.
Shout out to Krista.
So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, we're looking forward to it, guys. It's going to be a great season with us. Stick with us. Next week, we're covering everything we haven't covered as far as college football, and then we will be ready for college football kickoff and get some of our predictions and picks out first week 0, week 1. Appreciate you guys. Keep following us on social medias. Keep sharing,
Subscribe.
keep liking. And, hey, you want that $100, subscribe to us on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube, guys. It helps out more than you know.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great week. See y'all.
Peace.